Wednesday the 11th of March sees you, Aries, awake with a grand plan. This plan probably involves decluttering. By 9:17 a.m., you'll have sorted your socks by color gradient, declared it a triumph, and earned yourself a biscuit break. 23 notifications beckon, each one a monument to someone else's boring life. Your Doomscope animal today is a nymph obsessed with their reflection, but even they think you need a break from staring at yourself in the microwave door. This afternoon, Mars retrograde is clearly having a laugh at your expense, replacing your upbeat tunes with Gregorian chants. You'll sign up for an online course in mindfulness, then immediately mute the instructor. Come evening, Venus is judging your takeaway choices from space, knowing full well you'll order extra onion rings. At 8:42 p.m., you'll vow to start that diet, right after you finish just one more episode of that true crime documentary. You are basically a professional procrastinator at this point. Advice: embrace the chaos. And maybe hide your phone under the sofa cushions. Right, Taurus, let's have a look at what Wednesday the 11th of March has in store, shall we? Forget world domination, today is about surviving the day. This morning, that deadline looms. You'll contemplate faking a sudden onset allergy to spreadsheets. Colleagues are gathering like vultures round a discarded pasty. This afternoon, Brenda's on the warpath. She's cornered you by the water cooler, armed with post-it notes. Avoid eye contact, maybe pretend you're on a very important call from your accountant. That passive-aggressive email from Dave? You'll accidentally forward it to the entire company with the subject line OMG. Tonight, the gym is a distant memory. Your sofa is now legally considered part of the family. You're strongly considering investing in one of those grabber things so you don't even have to reach for the remote. Dinner. Delivery drivers already pre-programmed into your phone. The takeaway menu is laminated. Advice: blame the cat. Wednesday the 11th of March is officially happening. Your Doomoscope animal today is a Wolverine with anger management issues, which is somehow less volatile than your search history. This morning, you'll be humming along to the radio, convinced you're about to have a great day, until you remember it's Wednesday. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox. Get ready for passive-aggressive calendar invites and reply all storms about printer etiquette. Brenda from marketing is wearing that hat again. The cosmos urges restraint, but let's be honest, that hat is testing everyone's limits. This evening, the stars suggest ordering a pizza the size of a small car, claiming it's for research purposes, then demolishing half while watching NASA documentaries, trying to recall what you were meant to do last Thursday. At precisely 9:09 p.m., you will dramatically announce, "I'm taking the dog for a walk." The dog looks unconvinced. And the stars have spoken. Advice: stop knowing all the tea. You're spilling it everywhere. Wednesday the 11th of March kicks off with you wondering if you accidentally wore your slippers to work. Everyone's looking. Or are they? Brenda definitely saw you trip over the cat this morning though, judging by that smirk. Emails looking dodgy. Someone at accounts has signed off with "as per my previous email code read, Concur." By lunchtime, you will refresh Rightmove so many times you expect to see your own face on the listings. That dating app profile is attracting tumbleweeds. You are mentally composing that witty reply to Dave but won't send it for precisely 72 hours to appear aloof. This evening, the universe is demanding a duvet day. Embrace it. Settle in with a family bag of crisps the size of your head and emotionally invest in a show about squirrels. Around 2:53 a.m., you'll be bolt upright, incandescent about something your nan said at Christmas 2019. How delightful. Advice: let it go. Your memory is a steel trap for trivia no one cares about. Wednesday, March 11th, and you're up bright and early, mainly because you need the loo, urgently. You'll check your phone before your feet hit the floor, obviously. This morning sees you accidentally liking Brenda from accounts holiday snaps from 2012. Mars is still making a nuisance of himself, meaning your emails are piling up like dirty washing. This afternoon, Venus is giving you grief because you've eaten all the biscuits again. Tracy and Derek will be cornered at the kettle, forced to endure your TED talk about the correct way to load the dishwasher, and why nobody else in the office is doing it right. This evening, you'll be passionately defending your questionable music taste to anyone who'll listen. Your Doomscope object today is a coaster that stubbornly sticks to the bottom of your glass. That's because you're clinging to your opinions like a toddler with a favorite toy. Today is perfect for, well, staying indoors. Advice: embrace the chaos, love. Just try not to set anything on fire. Wednesday, March the 11th kicks off with an overwhelming urge to Marie Kondo your kitchen. That simmering irritation when you find herbs older than your car. Textbook Virgo. This afternoon, Mars is doing its best to trip you up. That innocent email to Janice about the printer. Prepare for a reply all incident so cringe-worthy, you'll consider faking your own death. Deep breaths until your digestive biscuit and cuppa. Evening arrives, and with it, the urge to meticulously organize your Tupperware cupboard. Resist. Get a takeaway. Yes, you will spend half an hour comparing Just Eat and Deliveroo to save 37 pence, but let's face it, you need that win. Netflix viewing tonight? Anything below a 97% Rotten Tomatoes score is frankly an insult. The neighbors are tutting at your bins again. Advice: avoid Googling perfect way to load the dishwasher. Walk away from the kitchen and nobody gets hurt. Wednesday, March the 11th kicks off with a commute that resembles a toddler's art project, chaotic and vaguely unsettling. That shortcut you took? Dumped you nose to nose with a tractor advertising Britain's best bovine bottom butter. Morning emails arrive with the force of 1,000 wasps. Brenda's now circulating a memo on correct teabag disposal. Prepare for a 20-minute internal debate on whether to reply understood, Brenda, or simply forward it to HR afternoon. The cosmos suggests tackling that mountain of ironing. Or, alternatively, creating a detailed ranking system of biscuit varieties. Either seems equally likely. Evening finds you inexplicably watching a documentary about competitive cheese rolling, whilst simultaneously ordering enough pizza for a small army. Doomscope vegetable, a rogue Brussels sprout lurking at the back of the fridge, silently judging you. Libra, your Netflix history is starting to look like a cry for help. Advice: stop apologizing for things you haven't done. The suspense is killing everyone. Wednesday, March the 11th. Right then, Scorpio, who's rattled your cage this morning? You're convinced the barista deliberately misheard your order. A flat white is different to a latte, love. Your mood's lower than a snake's belly. Those unread WhatsApps are breeding like rabbits. This afternoon, Mars in retrograde is messing with your printer. Dave's motivational dolphin picture in his email footer is making you question your life choices. You'll spend the next hour Googling passive-aggressive compliments. Resist the urge to copy Dave into it. This evening, the celestial bodies suggest a quiet night in, fueled by moderate paranoia. NASA is watching. Venus is giving you the silent treatment because you were stalking your ex's mum's neighbor's budgie on Instagram at precisely 3:17 a.m. You'll order pizza, watch 5 hours of true crime documentaries, and then sleep with the lights on. Advice: step away from social media. Your therapist has banned you from researching conspiracy theories involving competitive vegetable growing after 9 p.m. Wednesday, the 11th of March. Sagittarius, the universe clearly thinks your life's a blooper reel. This morning, your attempt to be productive will resemble a toddler finger painting with gravy. That pigeon is coming for your pastry. It's a sign, probably. Your Doomscope vegetable, a lonely sprout judging your life choices from the fridge. This afternoon, instead of that vital spreadsheet, you'll be perfecting your online shopping cart. Mars is still messing with your inbox. You'll get an email confirming your subscription to dial-up internet. And a distant relative's birthday invite. From 2012. Tonight. All bets are off. You'll argue with the cat about whose turn it is to use the good blanket. After ordering that weighted blanket online, obviously, dinner will be crisps straight from the bag at 10 p.m., while binge-watching a home renovation program. The stars. They're not judging, they're taking notes. Advice: resist the urge to give unsolicited IT advice. Nobody wants to know you unplugged it and plugged it back in. Wednesday, the 11th of March starts with you accidentally replying all to that email about holiday pay. The words beach body ready do not apply, Capricorn. The cosmos has noted you blaming the dog for eating your presentation notes. Charming. This afternoon, you'll spend a solid hour trying to remember Stuart from account's actual name. Just give him a wave. Planetary alignment has judged your emergency chocolate stash in your top drawer. Venus is giving your packed lunch the side eye. Even the carrot stick looks suicidal. Tonight, planetary transits suggest the gym can spontaneously combust. You sprawled on the sofa with a dodgy takeaway and documentaries about competitive stapling holds far greater appeal. The stars clocked you signing up for a language course, then forgetting the login details. Obviously. Advice: stop planning your retirement before 11s. The stars think you need a hobby that involves less horizontal activity than sleeping. Aquarius, Wednesday the 11th of March. Morning finds you locked out of the house, keys dangling tauntingly from the ignition. You'll stand there in your pajamas, contemplating your life choices and wondering if a career change is in order. Cat burglar? The stars whisper that it is not. Mars is doing its level best to make you late. Those emails? They're breeding. By lunchtime, you will have 143 unread. You'll blame the delayed sandwich delivery on Brexit and suspect the delivery driver of hiding biscuits in their glove compartment. Your Doomscope animal today is a kangaroo who keeps things bottled up, unlike you when Stuart suggests putting pineapple on pizza. This afternoon you'll spend 2 hours on that online quiz which biscuit are you, instead of doing that spreadsheet. Evening arrives and the gym bag stays firmly in the cupboard. Tonight's Pilates class? Nah. You are embracing active resting, which is code for binge-watching reruns of Bake Off while draped across the sofa. Self-care? Maybe. Or maybe you're just expertly dodging responsibility with the remote. Advice: stop apologizing for breathing. Nobody cares. Wednesday the 11th of March, Pisces? Right, strap yourselves in. You'll be hunting for your phone all morning, only to find it in the bread bin next to a half-eaten crumpet. Blame Mercury, the cheeky little so-and-so. It's definitely his fault. At the office, Brenda from accounts will tell you all about her new knee support. Twice. Venus is encouraging elaborate distractions, so instead of working you'll find yourself meticulously organizing your stationery drawer, color-coding every single pen. The craving for a biscuit the size of your head will hit at precisely 2:17 p.m. Just cave in now and save yourself the internal drama. This evening, the stars wholeheartedly endorse ditching your Zumba class in favor of binge-watching that true crime documentary. Those 9 missed calls from your sister? They can wait. Your Deliveroo order will arrive precisely 3 minutes before the doorbell rings. You deserve this. Tonight, the globule suggests a Chinese takeaway. It strongly suggests extra prawn crackers. Advice: stop blaming the planets for your own questionable life choices.